Hey everybody, Gunman 66 here today. Today I'm not wearing a Gunman shirt because I wanted you to see this shirt that I bought when I was in Mexico. We were down on the Yucatan Peninsula, and this shirt, as you can see, like right now, it's just black and white. But when we go outside, the sunlight hits it, man, it's going to be purple and yellow and greens, all different really cool colors. So wanted you guys to see that today. Now, if you guys have been watching my Vanguard Weatherby series, it's a 3-part series, you probably know that I am very displeased with this. What can I say? I mean, I want to call it a piece of crap. This Weatherby rifle that I bought. Not happy at all with that thing. And so the last video, I was trying to sight it in, and oh my gosh, dude, I'm pulling the trigger, and 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 I'm still pulling the trigger. 5 miles later, maybe 7, it finally, when I'm like this, it finally goes off. Why am I flinching? It's a 22-250. There's no recoil whatsoever. But the problem is, you're pulling and you're pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling some more, and finally you're like, and it goes off. So after I tried to sight it in, wasted like 15 shells, I came in the house totally pissed, tore the whole gun apart, got down, got the trigger. There's a little screw in there on the trigger. I adjusted that screw all the way out, because if you turn it counterclockwise, you're going to lessen the trigger pull. They say it'll go down to 2.5 pounds on the pull as opposed to 8 miles. But so I lessened the pull on the trigger, went out, I shot it a couple times. It's like way better. You can actually just and pull the trigger. So I think I got it down to 2.5 pounds. But I want to show you this before we go out and shoot. So I was so upset about that gun that I wrote a letter to Weatherby. And then one day, yesterday, I get this in the mail. And I don't know if you can see that handwritten envelope. Okay, I don't know who it's from. So I rip it open. And lo and behold, it's a little card from Weatherby. So I'm reading this, which is pretty cool. I mean, the guy, it is the CEO. He signed it right here, Brendan Weatherby. It's the CEO of Weatherby. Took the time to handwrite a card back to me. But this card, it didn't make me feel any better. He basically told me that, well, they've changed their guns now. The Vanguard series does not have the shiny finish. You have to get a Mark V. Go to his website and look up his guns and order his guns straight from him. So I thought, what, that doesn't sound right to me. So I'm going to look at the website. So I looked at the website. All of the Mark V guns are plastic. They're resin stocks. I don't like plastic. I never want a plastic gun. So I look at the Vanguard series, which still shows the shiny, pretty Vanguard wood rifle, which you can't get anymore. Apparently, I had a watcher, one of my viewers, write to me, you have to go in and order the deluxe. It's the Vanguard deluxe Weatherby. It's not just the sporter, it's the deluxe. And of course, the deluxe is more money. So anyway, you guys know I'm a little bit ripped about this stupid Weatherby, and I'm really ripped about the horrible trigger. It's the worst trigger on any rifle I've ever shot in my life. Now I've fixed it, and we're going to go out and try to re-sight it in and see if it does any better. And take you guys out there and check it out. Okay, so as you guys can see, when I came out into the sunlight, my shirt immediately changed to all these pretty colors. There's blue, there's purple, there's yellow. This is an awesome shirt. Cancun, Mexico, I'm gonna tell you what, it was a fun trip. I love Mexico. Mexico's awesome. If you guys ever can, you need to go to Mexico. Now, like I said, I've already shot this gun twice off camera. I feel pretty good about it. One hit the bullseye, one's right above the bullseye. I'm gonna send 2 more bullets down there, and then we'll go look at it. I can't tell from here, it's at 100 yards, if I need to adjust the scope or not. That's why we're gonna send 2 more bullets and take a look. You guys can see here, this Weatherby. And we'll load it up. Said I'm gonna send 2 more down, and we'll see where we're shooting at, how close we are. One. Now again, you guys, I want to give a big shout out to my buddy Brock for reloading these bullets for me, because if he wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't have had any bullets. I cannot find 22-250 anywhere. If any of you guys know where I can get some 22-250 for a decent price, let me know in the comments. Sure would appreciate it. Let's go down there and take a look at that target. Alright, you guys, I gotta tell you, even though that trigger sucks so bad, I feel pretty good about this. There is about a 10-mile-an-hour crosswind blowing to the north. It's coming out of the south, so it's blowing my bullet probably this direction. But as you can see, here's where I shot it the first time, and it looks like a second time. But anyway, first I shot it right here, and then I shot it up here. So these last 2 shots that I just shot, I think I hit it right there, and then right here. So 2 in one hole, 1 right there. For that trigger being as sucky as it was, and that little crosswind that we got going on, I think that's pretty dang good. So I'm pretty excited about that. I don't know if you guys can see this shirt. What we're going to do, this shirt is awesome, you guys. I'm telling you, I love this shirt. So what we're going to do, you can see here, I've got a can set up here, I got a can set up here. So I'm going to pull you guys back here, and I'm going to set up a table right over here so you can watch these cans explode. And I'm going to go back down there at 100 yards, and I'm going to shoot those 2 cans. And then we'll call that a video. I'm actually pretty excited because it looks like it's sighted in fairly decently. Let's see if we can shoot some cans. Okay, you guys, now, like I said, pretty good crosswind going on today. Probably a good 10-15 mile an hour wind. I know you're probably thinking, well, if the wind's blowing that hard, you're probably deflecting your bullet that way, and when the wind's not blowing, it's going to be off. You know what? We'll find out when that time comes. Right for now, I'm pretty happy with it. I got to tell you something. If you buy a Vanguard Weatherby Series 2, be prepared, because the trigger absolutely sucks. And the very first thing you're going to want to do is adjust that trigger out and get that thing fixed. So, I'm going to leave this camera here running. I'm going to run back up there, shoot these 2 cans of water so you guys can see it. Then I'll run back down here. We'll call that a video. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching my videos. I really appreciate you guys. You're awesome. And